Look at that sunset, folks. A little bit different than the last one we looked at together in Death Valley, but no less magnificent. It's a sometimes vlog. It's a vlog that happens sometimes, and today it's happening while I have some pretty intense laryngitis. I didn't get it from a guy named Larry, but it's laryngitis nonetheless. Pretty rough, and actually I spent all day today being quiet as a church mouse in the hopes that I would be able to have a little bit of voice, which I do, to scratch out a little short miniature sometimes vlog. I went to Death Valley to accomplish something awesome, which I mostly did. By the end of my second day in Death Valley though, I had lost completely, heimbucked my own voice, completely gone, lost, just destroyed. I was able to film what I came to film, albeit that I had to cut my trip somewhat short and come back here to go to the doctor. It turns out, in addition to having the crazy laryngitis, I also have a touch of sinus infection, by which I mean a pretty bad sinus infection, and 2 ear infections. Both ears nice and infected and full, my head and sinusy infected and full, and also the laryngitis, which was really, really bad, especially yesterday. I could not talk. This morning, same thing. So I had to come back to the cool oceanish climate, get some antibiotics, and begin a round of treatment to get better so I can regain the voice and regain the insanity of the sometimes vlog. So I've been sitting around with a pretty miserably sore throat and a pretty miserably pounding head. But I've still been thinking about a lot of things. Either, look at this craziness, either existing is a crazy miracle of happenstance or a crazy blessing, right? That we all get to exist. Shouldn't that tie us all together? Just that we are all lucky enough to get to exist. Look at that. We are all part of something pretty special. Either a gift or a miraculous happenstance of circumstance. Might even be more crazy the second way, huh? Either way, it's one thing that could potentially unite us all. We all get to exist on this planet. I was thinking about that. It sounds like it's way too many for me. It's way too big and deep for me to continue in that vein. But that's what I was thinking about earlier, is that, all right, my head is pounding. I am miserable, sick, but I kind of feel lucky to get to be alive, to get to look at things like this, to get to lay in my bed and watch Netflix all day, even though it kind of makes me more miserable than roaming around doing crazy stuff. So I have not shaved. I did shower, but I have not shaved. I've been eating ice cream and not talking in the hopes that I would be able to scratch this out. So don't worry, epic, cool stuff. If you haven't already guessed what I was doing in Death Valley, I was there to film a Random Land about some filming locations for my favorite movie of all time. You can put 2 and 2 together and figure the rest out yourself. And mission accomplished. The footage has been footageized. And now I'm in the parking lot of a Hobby Lobby. I'm really trying to go to this Target over here in Anaheim Hills to get some supplies for going back in my room and laying there for another at least, 12 to 24 hours of just, I'm so sick and fevery and weak in the legs and body that I can't even do anything. You ever get like that? The laryngitis is actually getting a little bit better. Maybe it's the antibiotics, I'm not sure. But I can actually breathe and speak a little, so that's good. Although I'm sure if I spoke for another 5 minutes, it would completely heimbuck it again and go away. So if any of you all have had laryngitis and had any particular thing that was really successful in helping you to regain the vocal part of your voice, let me know. Don't say honey and tea, because I've already tried that. Not that it's not helpful, but for laryngitis, it's just a little bit of a, that's nice if you have a little bit of a cold, but this is a little more extreme. Most of the day, I'm totally silent whispering. Could not talk, hurts so bad. But I fear, though, that what you're all going to tell me is the same thing I already have heard a lot and know, which is, you want your voice to get better? Stop talking. Well, that's a difficult proposition for me, but challenge accepted. So we're going to go now early. Thank you for sticking with me. Subscribe for some more Sometimes vlogs. I'm feeling a little better. There's a ton of old Sometimes vlogs which you can watch, which are good. There's some ones with Tyler and Adam and stuff that are pretty funny. I've been watching some of them today. Also, a lot of old random land videos. YouTube.com/livefastlifeport. Livefastlifeport.spreadshirt.com. Love you all. I will talk to you later and more deeply in depth about deep things, silly things, cabbages and kings. Just not now, because I'm very, very sick. So appreciate all of your love and support and prayers and good vibes and hilarious comments. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.